Super Mario 64 painting, dude. Like, here we go.
So here we go again, and it's Gumiho. So Gumiho and Overgrowth, mind you. So no doubt going to be mech.
Mecharino.
Guaranteed mech on this map. So it's going to be up to Soulkey to deal with that.
I actually kind of favor Gumiho in this series, to be honest. I think he's played pretty well today.
Yeah, Soulkey, well, he's been getting better. He's been playing well, but still, he's not the old Soulkey. He's not the Soulkey from SKT.
Well, he just like simply put, like, has not been practicing as hard. Like, we've seen him like streaming StarCraft2. Like, I mean, he's a bit divided right now, you know. I just don't know how in form he's going to be. I'm hoping we see a lot from him. Let me go back through his bracket because I think he beat somebody that was pretty impressive on his way here. I want to check this one out. Okay, so he beat Trust 2-0. He beat First 2-0, which is kind of impressive. Yeah. And he also beat the unknown player VIP. So beating First and Trust, not the biggest opponents to beat. I think Gumiho is definitely going to be the best opponent he's faced so far.
Yeah, and especially a different race as well. Like, those are all Protosses, I think. I think
yep.
VIP was Protoss as well.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, so. But Soulkey's always had fantastic ZVT as well. I can't remember the last time I saw him against mech, though.
Reality. On Star Station.
Star Station.
Oh my 2.5 hour long game.
Well, let's hope we don't see that again. It could happen in this map too. It's a pretty good map to split in half for the Terran if they get that gold base as their fourth.
God, I forgot about Star Station. I forgot that was the map for this.
God.
It was a map where you've got this big hole in the ground where they just run around each
so
other.
So you just ran in a circle.
I hate that map.
That was a Hardest Storm beta map, actually. That stuck around for a long time.
Yeah.
Too long.
Too long.
Just a little too long.
I hated that map, too. Yeah. I hated everything about it.
And then they went to a regame, and it took another 50 minutes to actually finish that game.
That's right. Yeah.
That's when, like, Pro League ended at 1 a.m. that one night.
Oh, my God.
Do you guys remember Newkirk Precinct? That two-player map that was in the beta as well?
Oh, I'd remember if I saw it.
God, I feel like a map historian sometimes when I talk about this. Like, nobody knows what I'm talking about. Like, you know the two gateway warp gates on dual site? Everyone's like, what? I'm like, you know... You guys remember Zelnaga Fortress, the map where there was a Zelnaga watchtower in the middle that blew up after 7 minutes? I'm like, you guys remember that, right? I'm like, you guys remember?
Yes.
You guys remember the changes that were made? The changes that were made to Ohana, like after the second season. Everyone's like, no, I don't know, Wolf.
Oh my God, Ohana. Ohana was a good map there. I liked Ohana. Meant family.
Yeah, it certainly did.
Did it?
It did. It did, guys.
Just if you were wondering.
You ever wondered?
I got a lot of tweets about that. Yeah, you ever wondered. This Reaper is going to find some fun times against Slowlings off creep. Ooh, I think he could have killed that one. Well, still gets one. Got a Spore cancel. What is he doing? Why is he... What? Oh. That was sloppy. He had ample time and resources to Spore cancel that.
Oh, well, only one drone, so there's nothing to get too tilted about. Besides that,
I'm tilted, man.
No, Brendan, hang in there, man.
That's it. I'm walking off.
Third CC.
I can't take this anymore, guys.
Third CC already. So very greedy Gumiho. Only
GG, greedy Gumiho.
Was it only one Reaper, or was it 2 Reapers?
It was one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Yep. No Marines either, right, by the looks of it.
He's just going mech as you predicted.
Yeah.
Starts to look that way.
Very greedy from Gumiho. Like even skipping Marines, that's like. Sick greed.
Isn't that how he just died to Dark on this very map that we saw the very end of?
Probably.
We're actually seeing the beginning of how that game started.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see if Soulkey has the same approach to it.
I don't feel like he'll do it.
Soulkey?
Yeah.
Soulkey would probably much more prefer to play like a full-on macro game and go to war.
I think so. If it's like super dark in the booth or even life, you know, you're gonna get someone who's going to go for that. But what we see now is Lair and Spinecrawler. Could just be that Muta build.
Double armory. All the pieces are together. I know Artosis is watching. He's like, yes, Meg. I know he's actually literally watching. Hi, Artosis.
Yeah. You go check out a Zubu.
Yeah, he's chatting it up in there. Go check that stream out. I won't tell you the URL because it's like long and complicated, but you can probably find it on Twitter.
I've yet to memorize that.
Yeah, it's a hard one to memorize. And we are seeing Soulkey go for his the style that he's always wanted, or always done in this matchup in recent times. There's a 2-base sort of very quick beatlisks.
Is this the Soulkey build?
I would have to call it a Soulkey build because it's the one he popularized in the Hot 6
It was
Cup
him, right? Yeah.
Last year at Hot 6 Cup, he started really busting it out.
Well, this is a super greedy build for Gumiho. He's going to have to...
and he got away with it. He got away with it completely.
Gonna have to do something about that, Soulkey, that is.
So long as he's ready for mutas, like, I don't see any sort of damage coming to Gumiho in at least the first half of this game.
I mean, this is, I mean, that's all he has, right? That's the only tool he has. He's got Aspire coming up. Like, these Hellions are going to come and be like, wow, you don't even have a third base. Whoa, like.
Well, he will know for sure because there's Soulkey that he does do this style. And he's like, oh, okay, so you've simply gone for this very quick Mutalisk style. I have to make a lot of Thors and turrets and maybe some Vikings as well to zone, make sure there's completely zoned out. While like you're up to take my third base.
Engineering Bay on the way.
Half the map.
Very well timed, I must say.
A lot of Terran players like Gumiho in that situation would have actually totally YOLO'd their Hellions there. I really like that Gumiho does not. And he's just like, no, I don't need two. Two base, there's a two base. I've got a third CC. And I know what you're up to.
Yeah, well, if it was 3 base, I think he might be a bit more inclined to do more economic damage. But at this point, it's most likely going to be a bit of aggression from Soulkey, at least in the form of Mutalisk, so he might want to save everything he can for now.
He could actually Hellbat these.
He could.
I think he's going to get it anyways.
Looks like it. Looks like Soulkey does not want to challenge that.
Well, he can't. He just simply can't.
Yes, this is a really bad stop for Soulkey.
These Mutalisks need to do massive work, but
They're
he already
not
knows.
going to.
This is the saddest Overseer ever. He's going to be like, oh, yeah, Thor on the way.
You got a Thor and you got a turrets in your mineral patches.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess I just get ultra behind.
Well, very fast roach speed as well.
Ooh.
This is like the next sort of chance he has. There's not going to be really anything to deal with roaches apart from Thors and some Hellbats.
And Hellbats are okay.
They're okay, but they're not amazing.
Well, it's going to be 1/1 Hellbats.
That's true.
Point. That's a good point as well.
And the Thor is also going to have +1, which is Thors actually do okay against roaches in small numbers.
They're right.
Decent numbers, like once the Thor count gets up, like 6+, plus you got like Hellbats and maybe Banshees if we see that later.
And an SCB or two repairing.
Oh, you could just be fine.
Look at that, another cancel on this hatch with these Hellbats. He can just transform with that Servos and get out too after he's done with his damage here.
Oh, he could actually do some sick damage here if he splits.
Well, I think you should just go back into Hellion mode and get out of here.
I think they've done their job and they're just gonna die now.
Like, no reason to throw them away like this. Well, let's see how many drones he gets. I could speak too soon. 4.
It's not too bad. Pulls them all.
It was okay. Captain Mutalisk off his back too.
Like, Soulkey is so far behind. So far behind at this point. He's gonna have to go for like complete aggression. Try and either kill a base or simply kill Gumiho at this point.
Like, he's about to be like Gumiho's about to be ahead in supply mech versus Zerg, ahead in bases. He doesn't get much more behind than that. The only thing that Gumiho is missing is an answer for a massive amount of roaches, which is why this is his opportunity.
This is the one opportunity he has because Gumiho has actually been crazy greedy. He's almost got 2/2 on his mech by now. Like that's so stupid. it's actually insane how greedy he's played. And this is exactly why. Oh, this actually could just
he might
kill
just
him.
get killed.
Yeah.
Like, this is why he might just die.
Well, let's not speak too soon because all those roaches are pretty low from those Hellbats, and there's a lot more Hellbats where they came from. SCVs to repair, and he loses one Thor actually before it gets to repair off. Another Thor's coming down.
Oh, man.
This is his opportunity to get back into this for sure. I want to see the health bars on those roaches, though.
Yeah, we really need to see that. And he's going to have to sit on the top of his ramp, I think. He can actually not be in the natural at all. Oh, I don't know about this.
This is actually totally wonky, man.
Thor's going to go down eventually. He can't repair forever.
No auto repair. That
One tank's all he needs. Is there any air units here? Because that tank can get right-clicked down.
Muta's coming over. Saw those shadows.
Big mistake there, putting it on the edge.
Oh, boy.
He's so desperate.
And he's got a lot of roaches following up. He's got burrow and burrow movement as well.
I think this actually might just kill Gumiho. I can't even believe this just happened.
Well, you got to play that greedy, man. Like, this can happen to you.
His Thors were, like, so out in the middle of nowhere, too. Like, he just had them out in the middle of nowhere.
This is, like, the one chance Soulkey had to win this game.
It's almost like Gumiho just did not expect this at all. He's like, oh, I guess Soulkey's just not going to attack me.
He even saw roaches with his Hellions and didn't pull his Thors back. I mean, this is as simple as that.
Yeah, bit of a weird game.
This game's not over, but it's definitely massively in Soulkey's favor now. He has all the cards.
Gonna snipe the turret.
That one tank is, or that one Mutalisk is being shot by 2 Marines. Finally gets picked off there. SCV is on overtime over there on the repair job. That base die?
Forward movement. Oh, boy.
He doesn't even... Oh.
Well, there's 2 siege tanks at the top, which is going to stop this.
Yeah.
He still trades well against the siege tanks.
No scans either.
No scans. There's
He's
turrets.
got that turret.
But he's on top of the tanks. It doesn't even matter. He's going to kill both. And that's all he needs to do. He doesn't need to win the game here. Just kill the expensive siege tanks and then keep attacking, keep being aggressive.
Yeah, his trades here are just insanely good.
More SCVs going down. GG.
HH.
That's the universal symbol for haha in Korean,
Yeah.
except I think in this case he just made a mistake.
Yeah, I don't think it was haha.